Hi, Amy. I am so excited that you're coming to Dawn's event today. Yay! Okay, so I've pulled some books for Little E and Big E, so I wanted to get your opinions on them, so be sure to let me know which of these you think you're gonna love. Okay, so first off, we're gonna go with Little E. And now I did ask a little bit of information from Dawn Marie, just to make sure I was on the right track. Now, we do have a boxed set, brand new box set for developing readers, which I'm not sure age exactly, but I know younger. But even if he's too young to read, it's still perfect for being able to read as story times. They're similar to this. This is our Usborne Read with Usborne series, but these books are specifically called the Usborne Storybooks. And it's going to have beautiful illustrations similar to this. But we have 3 box sets. We have one for beginning readers, one for developing readers, and one for those that are confident readers. Now, these are all past the pre-reading stage. So these are for kids who just need a little more confidence when they're reading storybooks. Now, the developing reader set has 10 books in it, and one of them is actually Aladdin, and it's a beautifully illustrated version of Aladdin. So check that set out. It has so many too. Phantom of the Opera is my favorite. Other books that you might want to consider, I love these for bedtime stories. This is our illustrated series. This happens to be Fables Around the World, and I find this one for kids who really love the darker stories like Aladdin, not that it's dark, but the ones that are a little more intense. These tend to do really well for that. Things like Demeter and Persephone, The Greedy Frog, The Water Spirit's Gift, The Origin of the Winds. So many different stories in here, and they are great for bedtime. They have beautiful illustrations that keep kids excited about what they're reading, and the text is beautifully written. Very short stories too. Love this one. Okay. We also have things like this. If your guy is a superhero lover, or girl, could be a girl too, but if they're a superhero lover, the Build Your Own Superhero sticker book is fantastic. I'm going to use dragons as an example. You'll see the fine motor skills is what it really is practicing for, and the pages are numbered in the back, so you have these sticker pages that are numbered. They're perforated so you can pull them out. You find that happens to be a parsec. You find that page 6 to 7. And then you would pull those stickers and place them on there. I love it because it has a little bit of information about that, whatever that happens to be. So the superheroes one is the same thing. They're crazy superheroes. We absolutely love that book. It has been misplaced in our move. My son has filled that book up already, but it had been misplaced in our move, so we don't have it right now. But the dragons one is very similar. Okay, the last but not least, I love storybooks for the younger ones, and this one is fantastic. This is The Prince, the Witch, the Thief, and the Bears. It is so much fun to read aloud. It is about a dad who is reading to his son at bedtime, or not reading, he's actually telling him a story, and the son changes the story along the way. I love the idea behind it. It's super funny, gets you to laugh a lot. I like that he changes it as they go to kind of fit more of him. And it's, like I said, it's very silly. But one of the things I like about it is the characters are not who you think they are at the beginning. The witch you would think is really mean, and you'll see that maybe that's not always the case. You think the prince is wonderful, and you think, well, maybe that's not always the case either. There's a lot of gray area when it comes to human emotions, and this is a great book to kind of explain that. So check it out. Okay, now for older E. One of the things that I loved, you said fairies and unicorns, and the first thing that popped out into my mind is our chapter book series, Fairy Unicorns. There are multiple in this series. You can also check out the entire series you can get together. So that's a kind of cool opportunity. There are pictures in here, so maybe if they're younger, you could read it to them, or if they're older and old enough to read chapter books. This is about 7 and up. If they're old enough to read chapter books, then they can usually read this one. It is such a great little story, especially if you have a unicorn lover, but having a fairy and a unicorn lover, this one popped out right immediately. Another one, depending on age, is this. This is our Unicorns and Uniforms and Other Tales. It's our phonics reader compilation. We have multiple compilations of phonics readers. The phonics readers themselves are $6.99. They're paperback. This is a book of 6 of them for $14.99, a much better deal. I love it because it has short rhyming stories. They're great for practicing phonics. So if you have a 6, 7, or 8-year-old who's really working on phonetic sounds and reading smoothly, these are great stories. If you have a 3 or 4-year-old, they're perfect reading stories. So they're fun. They're a la Dr. Seuss in a lot of ways. Just super, super entertaining books to read. So Unicorns and Uniforms. And then if you have one of those older kids who's working on reading comprehension, check out the back. There's actually reading comprehension puzzles in the back that go along with the stories. So I love that one. There's multiple ones in there. Raccoon on the Moon, Cow Takes a Bow, and I believe the other one is drawing a blank on it. That's okay. You'll find them on the website. Type in phonics readers. This is another great one. This is Forgotten Fairy Tales of Brave and Brilliant Girls. If you have a girl who absolutely is adoring fairy tales, and maybe a little older, that 6, 7, 8 range, these are beautiful. Think of all of the fairy tales and then think about the Victorian era. They called a bunch of those fairy tales away because they had those strong female characters that weren't damsels in distress. This is a compilation of those fairy tales that got culled, and they're perfect for young readers. Now, this reading level is about an 8 or 9 reading level, but they're perfect bedtime stories for younger ones too. I love the fact that it has things like Rose Red and Snow White in here. So they're things that you would know. Let's see, Snow White and Rose Red. There's also The Wise Princess, which is something I had read before. But they're great little stories, and they're so beautifully illustrated. I love it. And it's a great little book for kids. Okay, last but not least, activity books for your 7-year-old. Fairies and Unicorns can be found in the Magical Creatures painting book. This book goes from 3 all the way up to 10. My almost 8-year-old absolutely still adores magic painting books. You paint with water. That's it. Comes with a paintbrush. Easy to do. Don't have to go out and get everything. But in here, there are fairies and there are unicorns in these pages. But you can see, which is absolutely gorgeous. All you do is you pull them off. They're perforated. Or if you have an older kid, you can just tuck them into this and do it that way. Absolutely gorgeous. We also have one that's just unicorns. We have fairy gardens. We also have a different fairy house one. Super fun. I love these books. They remind me of Lisa Frank. That might age me a little bit. But they're the little sparkly fairy sticker book. You can kind of see that here. I love that the sticker pages are perforated and they are perfect. They each have page numbers on them, page 2 to 3. And then they have a little story on the page and you get to add the stickers as they go through their little story. So super neat. There's extra stickers. You can put them on the back cover. Lots and lots of fun. I love these along with the little sticker dolly dressing books because they really work with fine motor skills. And then if kids absolutely love stickers, because I mean most girls absolutely love stickers, I know mine does, these are really great for that. I do have to say, I'm not sure about age, if you like these, but they're a little older, 6 and up, the larger sticker dolly dressing books are great. We have them in so many different types. I believe there's a fairies one. I know there is an older sticker unicorn one as well. There's also a puzzle. And the puzzle is a 100-piece puzzle. It's a unicorn puzzle. My daughter absolutely adores it. And that particular one comes with a unicorn sticker book. So lots of fun. Last but not least, this one. This is how to draw fairies and mermaids. It's great for working on those drawing skills. It does have stickers in it. And it's great for working on those drawing skills and painting skills. So it's got great activities in here to be able to play around and really learn how to draw those things that they love. So if she's into drawing, this one will be great. Okay, I hope that helped. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.